So proud to be part of this project. I mean, it's just an incredible thing that we were asked to write this song for this movie. Where, as Bono was saying, we've been working for Madiba, Nelson Mandela, since we were teenagers, and so it's kind of coming full circle now.
Who he is, true to how the country see him. So obviously we read the script and I was like, wow, I'd love to get involved.
And that's the way he wants it.
This man is such a big part of our life, you know, not just the anti-apartheid stuff, but you know, all the sort of make poverty history stuff that we did with them, and even Red, the fight against AIDS. It's just a huge part of our life, and it's just not a, it just didn't want to blow it. He always says the same thing when you go and see him. Oh, he says, you know, he said, "You come to visit an old man like me. Why would you do that?" You know, it's just, you're struck by his humility and his humor. They're the two things. But seeing my kids, seeing him play with my kids is something we'll always remember. The amount of infections, new infections, if we get it right, will be in the next year or so, could be just lower than the amount of people who are on medication, and that's the sort of turning point. It won't happen if the politicians start budget cutting, though, and that's what we're worried about, because in these recessionary times, people are cutting budgets.
It's great, you know, Bono's he's worked tirelessly to help others. The world love his music, but they also love his philanthropic efforts. And I believe he and Mandela have had a great relationship over the years, so I think it's such a great co-sign for the film.
But it is inspiring, and it's relevant now to a modern audience, you know, the fact that we never...
I think coming from Mandela himself, you know, looking at an image of me walking and then asking, you know, the producer Nant Singh whether that was him or not, that's a massive compliment, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't ask for a bigger one.
It really was a little film to be representative of South African history, and to know that it's got all this support from around the world, and you know, it's fantastic. It feels great.
Mandela's life, a revolutionary organizer. Very much so.